I'm going to sing a cover song. And really, it's more of a karaoke song because I didn't make a musical arrangement. I just used some technological wizardry to remove the vocals from the original. So it will be more of karaoke. It is a song. Oh, where do I start with this song? This is a song by Coil. Coil were a band that it took me a long time to really dig into because they just have such a vast catalog. And they are also weirdos. They were very gay in the 90s, which was not an easy thing to do as an artist. And, just to make it easier on themselves, they were also super into the occult and would sing about, like, sex magic and stuff. They had a song called The Anal Staircase. And it's as absurd as it sounds, but not in the way that you think. Anyway, both members of Coil have sadly passed away. John Balance and Peter Christopherson. And they were a huge influence on a lot of people, myself included. Although it did take me a long time to get there, I very much did. And their catalog is so vast, and they were so experimental in their process and in trying to challenge people to listen to things that might make them uncomfortable. That a lot of their music is undeniable, but a lot of their music is unlistenable. And still more of their music is continuing to uncover itself to me all these years later. And this song in particular, I've always had a strong appreciation for the song and felt something in it that felt really powerful and sounded difficult to sing, not technically, but emotionally. But it always gave me a bit of an ick feeling. I always thought of it as being just full of contempt and anger, which it is, I think, but some recent lived experiences of mine, I've come to recognize that there's something else in the song, and that it's actually really, it's actually a song about compassion. And what I heard as contempt was pain, struggle to express something to someone who might not hear or understand. It's a song about meeting someone at a certain point in your life. You've been around on the planet or on whatever plane for a pretty long time. You know your way around. And you meet someone you recognize. Maybe it's someone you once knew. Maybe it's someone you once were. And it's a struggle to relate. And you know you can, and you want to be good to this person. But it's hard to remember how. Anyway, it's called The Tattooed Man. grave somewhere with the same tattoos as me. And I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. And there's a man lying down in a bed somewhere with a different set of sex aspects. And I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, like a dog, whining like a dog in the thick harbor fog, waiting for a ship that will make him sick. And when the ship comes, big trouble, his trouble will begin. And the church bells chime the color of wine, and the angel's devil fights to snatch back the lost time. In this dark age of love, there's a tattooed man. There's a tattooed man. There's a man lying down in bed somewhere with the same taboos as me. And I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. And there's a man lying down in a bed somewhere with a different set of sex aspects. And I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, This is the dark age of love. Is this the dark age of love? Is this the dark? Don't tell me. There's a tattooed man. There's a tattooed man. Don't tell me. There's a tattooed man. I love him. There's a tattooed man. There's a man lying down. There's a man lying down. There's a man lying down. And I love him. I love him. I love him. There's a man lying down somewhere. Tattooed man. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I love him. Tattooed man. There's a tattooed man. Don't tell me. There's a tattooed man.